beating Rihanna. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
ooh, my.
Like, how the fuck did you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay Z worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night.
Y'all, it looks like there was a lot of truth in the rumors about Jay-Z having an affair, because not only is Jaguar Wright confirming these rumors, but she is also telling a wild story about how Beyonce allegedly knew about the affair and tried to end Rihanna's career over it. But if that's not messy enough, Jaguar Wright also had some shocking things to say about how Rihanna and Jay Z went over and beyond to hide their affair, allegedly going as far as to frame Chris Brown and set him up when he threatened to expose them. Well, according to Jaguar, not only did Beyonce know about this affair, but she also allegedly tried to silence Rihanna over it for revenge. Y'all, Jaguar Wright had a whole lot of tea to spill, so you better get under my umbrella.
Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, "Where the fuck is this dirty bitch at?" I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she didn't ruin him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all have had your ears to the streets like me, but if you did, then you probably have heard about all this beef between Rihanna and Beyonce that has been going on for a long time. Even though both sides never really publicly admitted it, everybody kinda knew that there was something going on. Well, according to Jaguar Wright, there was indeed bad blood between Rihanna and Beyonce, and it was all because of Beyonce's Me and Jay-Z. According to Jaguar Wright, the rumors of Rihanna and Jay-Z allegedly having an affair were true. Even more, she claimed that Rihanna and Jay-Z allegedly conspired to ruin Chris Brown's life and career. Yeah, Jaguar claimed that unfortunate 2009 incident with Chris putting hands on Rihanna was a ploy and a cover-up. Chris had been struggling with the consequences of that crazy night for years, and y'all, the hate has been non-stop since then on Chris Brown. But to be fair, we know that the relationship was definitely toxic, and both Rihanna and Chris have admitted this. In an interview, Rihanna said, "I caught him in a lie, and he wouldn't tell the truth. I wouldn't drop it. I couldn't take that he kept lying to me, and he couldn't take that I wouldn't drop it. It escalated into him being violent towards me, and it was ugly. I was bad, I was bleeding. I was swollen in my face." She also admitted that the relationship was super toxic, saying, "The more in love we became, the more dangerous we became for each other. Equally dangerous, because it was a bit of an obsession." For the longest time, Chris also went along with this version of events, claiming that he had lost his mind when Rihanna caught him cheating.
He didn't trust me with it. So I would give her the option, "Oh, you can look at my phone." So I gave her the phone. She looks at the phone and there's a message and it says, "kilograms, do your thing." And I didn't read the rest of the message, I didn't open it. So she opened the message and the rest of the message said, "I'll see you at the cloud party." So all the time she thought I was lying. She starts going off, she throws the phone, "I hate you," whatever. Starts hitting me, whatever, you know, she's fighting me and I'm like, "Look, I'm telling you the truth, I swear to God. You know, I'm telling you the truth, stop it." You know, and then I busted her lip. And when I saw it, I was in shock. I was like, "Fuck, why the hell did I hit her?" Like, so from there, she just spit in my face, like, spit the blood in my face, and I'm like, so it enraged me even more. Like, there's a real long fight in a car. We driving in the street. So I'm like, and we tripping. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing? She's trying to grab for my phone, and I'm like giving her my phone to throw it out of the window. So she grabs my nuts. And when she do that, I bite her arm, I think, as I'm driving, because I'm still trying to drive. And it's just like a petty, like, stupid fight, bro. Like, and I'm just realizing it.
But as time went on, Chris began to get tired of this narrative, and he actively started fighting back and tried to change the narrative, hinting that there was a lot going on that people didn't know about. Take, for instance, his collaboration with Chloe Bailey on the track "How Does It Feel?" Because when their news broke of their collaboration, Chloe faced a whole lot of backlash and criticism and hate from fans who called her out for working with Chris, given his past. This made Chris so upset that he went on a rant saying, "If y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire ass. I'm effing 33. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird people are the same ones that tune in every week to see Blueface and Krishan beat the F out of each other in front of the world, but that's okay? It's entertainment? All y'all can suck my D." Disrespectfully. He continued, "Where are the cancel culture with these white artists that date young women, beat the F out of their wives, and giving women AIDS? Oh, that's right. They are your buddies. No more fake love from me. Stay out of my way or get ran over. Simple as that. None of you, and I mean none of you guys, can F with me." Well, Jaguar Wright is coming out to reveal that allegedly Chris has been the victim in this, claiming that Rihanna allegedly got herpes from JayZ and then she passed it to Chris. She claimed that Rihanna was allegedly cheating on Chris with JayZ, and well, y'all can see how that might have played out. Yeah, you heard me. Allegedly, Chris caught wind of this whole situation on the night of their infamous fight. The cheating, herpes, the whole shebang. And let's just say it might have been the final straw that pushed him over the edge. This bombshell revelation adds a whole new dimension to the drama. Y'all, it still does not excuse a man putting his hands on a woman, but this bombshell revelation adds a whole new dimension to the drama, especially considering the long-standing rumors swirling around JayZ and Rihanna's relationship. Because back in the late 2000s and early 2010s, there were whispers about something brewing between Rihanna and JayZ, but Rihanna consistently shut them down, insisting that their connection was purely musical, nothing more. Her publicist at the time even took responsibility for spreading the fake news, claiming that he did it as a way to push Rihanna's career. He said, "The PR stunt that I did was out of desperation to help break Ponde Replay," he wrote. "It was reckless and I didn't think it was going to work. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. I didn't think it would be this big story. But now, knowing that people are profiting from speculations and opinions about her really turns my stomach. I'm ashamed that I'm even talking about this. I just want to put this rumor to rest once and for all." Now, I know this whole thing about herpes sounds like something Chris made up to protect himself and made himself look good, considering that he was always getting a lot of hate for this, but according to Jaguar Wright, Chris is telling the truth.
Beating Rihanna, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how the fuck did, you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because JayZ worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night.
Jaguar threw fuel on the fire by confirming the rumors that JayZ had allegedly been romantically involved with Rihanna, but she didn't stop there. According to her, Rihanna's team orchestrated her relationship with Chris Brown as a distraction from the rumored affair with JayZ. It was supposedly a calculated move to divert attention away from the scandal brewing in the background.
Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started fucking with her and signed to the death jail. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking JayZ. Underage.
And then there's this bombshell about Chris catching Rihanna in some seriously compromising situations at Clive Davis's party.
JayZ gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, "Where the fuck is this dirty bitch at?" I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she done ruined him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the JayZ herpes. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that nigga a blowjob in the coat closet when Chris Brown came in. He said, "Bitch, you always fucking sucking something."
Y'all, what is it about Clive Davis being tied to half the messy drama in the whole of Hollywood? Well, Jaguar wasn't done yet. She went on to accuse JayZ and his crew of setting Chris up as the fall guy, spreading fabricated stories in the media to deflect attention from their own involvement.
And then they sat there and JayZ and them get on the radio and they talk shit about that little fucking boy. And then they put together that whole fucking sham and then have him arrested on the red fucking carpet just to make sure America fucking hated him for fucking defending himself against that crazy fucking, I mean, she's sexy as shit and she's pure whore and pure pussy and she has all of my respect when it comes to the whore game.
Ooh.
But you ruined fucking Chris Brown's life and you knew you ruined his life and the only reason you did it was because your pimp JayZ told you to. So that he could cover up the fact that he started fucking you at 14 when he was damn near 30 years old.
But Jaguar has a lot more to say about all of that. She is now claiming that Beyonce allegedly tried to ruin Rihanna's career over it. Y'all already know that Beyonce is allegedly never leaving JayZ or getting off him. He's her man for life. So even if he cheats on her, y'all, she's just about to go after the other woman, make a song about it and make millions. Talking about Jolene, and Becky with the good hair. But the crazy part is Rihanna is not the only artist that she has been reported to have done this to, because she has allegedly done the same thing a couple different times to women who have been accused of having a little something going on with JayZ, like singer Maya. For years there were rumors swirling about Maya having something on the DL with JayZ after they collaborated on the remix of her hit Best of Me. Neither of them addressed the rumors directly, but it seemed to only fan the flames more. Because according to reports, the remix almost didn't happen because Maya and JayZ started off on the wrong foot. They met in 2000 when Maya's label reached out to JayZ for a collab on the remix, produced by the hip-hop duo Trackmasters. According to producer Tone from the duo, JayZ felt a little insulted by Maya's attitude, thinking she didn't show enough gratitude for his feature on her track. It's one of those behind-the-scene dramas that never made headlines, but gives you a glimpse into the real-life soap opera of the music biz. He said, so Jay came to the studio that night in the Hit Factory. He got it right away and he understood what it was, but he didn't like Maya's vibe in the room. He looked at her like she was a spoiled brat, because she was. Jay looked at her like, you're about to have a hit, and I don't think you really appreciate it. Well, the producer claimed that JayZ then stormed out of the studio, after which people in the studio said to Maya, yo, Maya, Jay wants to do the record, but he feels like you're not even giving him any love. Like, no thank you or none of that. Eventually, they managed to get JayZ back into the studio, and Maya smoothed things over with him, offering up apologies and playing nice so they could get back to making music. But before she knew it, the rumor mill was spreading all sorts of news about her and JayZ getting cozy, allegations of affairs and whatnot. It was a whole mess of gossip, even though Maya was insistent that she was a single Pringle, definitely not with JayZ. But even after JayZ and Beyonce went public, the tabloids wouldn't let up on the rumors about Maya and JayZ. Eventually, that drama simmered down and Maya got back to living her life until 2014 rolled around. That's when the infamous JayZ and Solange elevator incident went down, and suddenly rumors started swirling again, suggesting JayZ was stepping out on Beyonce. And you guessed it, Maya's name got thrown into it. And it only got worse when Beyonce dropped her Lemonade album and Maya found herself accused of being Becky with the good hair. Talk about roller coasters and rumors and drama. Yeah, y'all, Maya got dragged hard when she eventually had to come out to deny the allegations. A fan on Instagram asked her, heard you and JayZ had an 11-year affair. Are you his side chick or not? And Maya quickly fired back, never did, never was, never will. She also wrote, I play second to no one, pay my own bills, have my own label, own my management company, rely on God only, and respect myself and marriage. Too much for nonsense. It was like she could never escape these JayZ rumors. When Beyonce dropped her Lemonade album, especially the song Sorry, in which she exposed JayZ for cheating on her, fans immediately started pointing fingers at Maya, accusing her of being Becky with the good hair. It was so messy that people even started talking about how Beyonce might have been responsible for Maya's career going down the drain, which would have been revenge for Maya having this affair with JayZ. But Maya continued to maintain that nothing improper ever went down between her and JayZ.
You've been accused of similar things.
Well, that's what you sign up for when you enter the entertainment business.
Absolutely, but it must be hard dealing with all the beehive coming at you.
I don't have anybody coming at me. But I know what I'm not guilty of.
Of course.
However, Maya's career never remained the same again, and according to Jaguar, it all has to do with Beyonce making moves behind the scenes on Maya's career and getting her blacklisted. Well, Jaguar also claimed that Beyonce allegedly tried to do the same thing to Rihanna, but luckily for Rihanna, she already had made a solid connection in the industry by the time Beyonce started to make her moves, and there was nothing that Beyonce could do to touch her career after that. Yeah, fans have been speculating and leaving comments saying stuff like, I always wonder what happened to Maya. She always had an elegance and grace about her. Respect her then even more now. Proud of her. Remember, as part of Chris Brown's sentencing, he was forbidden to talk about what happened, and the only reason for that was to protect Rihanna. If he's the only one guilty, why couldn't he talk about it? It was a dead giveaway that she wasn't innocent. And remember how Wendy said if you sleep with Rihanna, you gotta take penicillin after that? Y'all were mad. Ooh, but I need to know what y'all feel about this, because it's definitely giving SOS, please somebody help me, yeah. Drop your thoughts and comments below and then check out this next video.